my goodness, Scotty, what are you doing?
Hello.
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 I'm gonna wear my apron. Oh, because Dido always gets paint on her clothes. So sayang. Can I have one more?
I can eating chips.
Yeah, thank you.
Why you're eating chips wearing the apron?
But I'm going to paint. I'm not wearing an apron because of the chips. What are you going to paint? Or are you gonna snack first?
I'm gonna nap.
Snack first.
I do that. I do it.
I'm choosing the colors that I will use.
When will you that?
Use this one, oh? I got for you already.
What this for?
That's paint.
I open it up.
Okay. Use this, oh? I got you this one. Oh, what did
Yeah,
you do?
I use this now.
Not this one, okay? That will stain everything you are wearing. Here.
What's
Use
this?
That's an eyedropper. That's the one like in your medicine. Here, you put and you squeeze the water. Then you can put it here. Did you put the pencil here? That's why my pencil looks funny. Thank you.
Hey, dropper.
Okay. Get water first. Come here. Squeeze. Let go, let go. Okay, now squeeze. Squeeze the blue. Squeeze the blue. Did you squeeze it? Okay, let go. Good. Okay. No, don't squeeze yet. Not yet. Not yet. Now. Yeah! Okay, then we get our paintbrush and then we mix the water and the paint. Do you see? And now you can paint here. What will Scotty paint? Paint on the paper. Good job.
Red.
Now red.
I'm painting.
Yeah, you are.
I make it will be not messy.
Yeah, that's okay.
And make it will not be messy.
What will not be messy?
My chips.
Your chips? No, if you're not touching the paint, it's okay. Are you gonna touch your paint?
No.
Nope. Just use the brush?
Yeah. I'm mixing them together.
Yeah, what does red and purple make?
It made purple. What happened?
It got smushed to your brush.
I'm almost done. So put the brush there and use the dropper.
Okay, careful.
Not here.
Okay, right there. Say naman na. Water na tanan.
One butter. Here. Water. Water. What's this for?
That's an eraser. Use it to erase this, the pencil. It can erase the pencil. Whoa, careful, don't spill the water.
Why?
Because Kido's work will get wet if you spill the water.
My people,
Your chips.
no, but two. Look at my tip.
Really?
Really? Why are you using this?
That's my paint! What are you doing with Bachi's blanket, sir?
I cover my face.
Oh my goodness! Don't cover it! That's so dirty! Don't cover your face! Don't. Yeah.
You make a tea.
Oh dear.
They're pretending that I'm up here. Worry. Yeah?
Come on, there now. Oops, what happened? What happened?
No.
What did you do?
Nobody, no.
What did Bachi do?
Nobody, no.
What did Bachi do?
No.
What did Bachi do?
Your house is Bachi.
Are you friends with Bachi?
Yes.
Finish na fighting? The silly one this Scotty is.
Coming of the age, really brand new. Affection on display, like a tattoo. A kid love to be someone you're after, couldn't help it. I just wanna feel the light, part of the laughter. Do you like what you see? Oh God. Would it make you happier if I told you I was wrong? Well, I know how I feel, but I hold my tongue. She whispered to me in a dream last night, sticking by your side. I got you, but I'll be fine if my dreams don't last. 'Cause this too shall pass. It's so true. Miss you the most. Pretend that I don't. I just gotta hold my tongue till I get there. Would it make you happy?
The main problem with using acrylic wash is that it dries really fast. Once it dries up, you can't reactivate it or use it. And if you put on more paint on top of this and activate that, it tends to pill up and make this really weird, like rubbery, plasticky texture, which kind of ruins the paintings sometimes. So, and you really want to use a ceramic palette and not a plastic palette because the plastic will end up getting stained. It's almost impossible to remove the paint from the palette. I thought I would try to make a stay wet palette. I've done this before. It does make painting a whole lot easier. What you want to do is you want to take a large plastic palette like this, although it doesn't have to be plastic. You could probably use a plate or something with edges. I'm just gonna put a little bit of water. Then I have some tissues that are going to absorb the water. And then you'll want to take some wax paper or baking paper. This is old ones that I've used for other crafts. And just lay it on there, and this supposedly will allow you to mix your paint on here while keeping it moist, preventing it from drying out. So let's give that a shot for today's painting. So I was kind of stuck for today's word and I looked up the definition of the word boulder. It says a detached or rounded or much worn mass of rock. All right, so I was looking up images of boulders. I found this image of a boulder or a canyon formation in Utah, and when I was looking at it, I thought that these rocks on top look kind of like faces, and I was thinking of the definition of a well-worn, like old rock type thing. So I was thinking about what if they were rocks that are like higher up because they're kind of looking over the entire vista and they're like the wizened old people that live in that area or that like are in charge of taking care of that area. So that's what I'm going to attempt to paint. So I've swatched a few colors and I made like sketches from earlier here. So I'm not even gonna redraw this. I'm just gonna paint over it. At first I was thinking this color was way too orange, which is why I lightened it up to make this other color, but now I kind of like it. Okay. I also wanted to see what it would look like if I added a background. Like this color. Let's try it out. Oh, wow. Oh, see, that was way too much. Usually that would really worry me because that would dry out like really fast. But let's see how it does with this palette. My brush is still dirty. It's kind of interesting. It's cute, I like it. I don't know why, but it looks so green to me. I mean, I think my brush is clean. Why is it coming out so green? I think the orange is still kind of wet and it's bleeding into it, but I don't mind it so much. I should really redraw that and put it here. I've spent a good amount of time sketching this. Usually that would mean that I would have to remix all my paint colors because it would have dried out by now. So let's see how well this palette works. I'm gonna start with the shadows. Oh, it's still moist. It's still, yeah, workable. Wow. I mean, I don't know why I'm so surprised. It's not like I haven't done this before. I actually have worked with makeshift Stay Wet palette before. I just didn't want to keep using it because I was too lazy to keep setting it up. But I think it might be worth it. If the sun... This should have been under. Oh well. It's a little watered down, so I'm gonna have to remix a little bit more paint. So you know how I said it's a bad thing about acrylic wash is that it dries so fast. The good thing about acrylic wash is that it dries so fast, like on the paper. So this layer is actually already dry and I can move on with the painting, which is something you could never really do with watercolor because it takes forever to dry. This dark orange is my shadow color. What I'm doing right now is I'm just trying to define the shapes of each individual boulder, but at the same time, trying to think about where the shadow would be. Like, because right now I'm imagining noonday sun, so it's like right over them but slightly behind them. So this guy in the back would be casting a shadow on these guys in front. Now for my canyon color, I'm going to use the same color I used for the shadows, but I'm going to add some primary white. This is made out of, what does it say? Zinc? Was it zinc? Anyway, it's not titanium white, which means it will lighten the color, but it will not give it opacity. The titanium white makes it very opaque, which covers up all the layers underneath. So I'm using this to lighten up the color and then go over everything that I've already done and trust that it will still see through. I'm trying not to add as much water because the palette is wet underneath it, and I feel like that's watering it down slightly as well. It looks a little streaky, but based on past experience, I know that it will dry smooth, so I should just leave it alone. Okay, this is more of the color I was envisioning. Ooh, but still too opaque to go over the shadows that I just painted. So I'm gonna try to lift those. You can't quite lift with acrylic wash, not like watercolors. So when you make a mistake like that, you just gotta leave it, wait for it to dry, and then go over it again with the shadow color. So I will have to remix more of the shadow color. Oh well. It's looking a little dark, which I'm worried about. I should have put more white. I don't know. Let's see what it looks like when it dries. Alright, going in with my new favorite tool lately, the nail art brush. This has been so good for details. Yeah, I think that's fine. I'm gonna stop messing with it, add our white. I think, ooh, there. I think I'm gonna add more white. I'm gonna be brave. I'm gonna add a lot of white because it was, wow, looking so dark. I almost like it. And then I'm swatching here at the side, by the way, just so I can see. It's still looking too dark, so I am going to add a little more white. Or should I just add more water? Maybe I'll just add more water and see if I can get closer to the original color that way. Yeah, that's better. That's better. It's slightly orangey still. Maybe just a little more white. Oh, I got white on the tube. I got orange on the tube. I did that with my other white paint. It's just really annoying because it stains the paint inside. Okay, one more try. Oh yeah, that's okay. Oh yeah, that's looking much better. All right, let's see. Let's paint our mountain face. Now I'm gonna have to flip the page over so I can rest my hand somewhere. Alright, let's wait for that to dry. This is the blue paint that I said I squeezed too much out of when we first started, and that was like over, I'd say, an hour ago, and it's still wet. Amazing. I really don't know why I sound so shocked. I knew that's what this would do. I'm just, sometimes I suffer unnecessarily when the solution was so simple. This is a little intense. I've been gone for a couple of hours. I just sealed this up with the bottom part of this little container, and the paint is still wet and usable. I am so impressed. You can talk. You want to see what I'm doing? I just needed to add. I'm talking to you now. I just needed to add a few.